Hi everybody, this is Anne-Marie from AMBillustrations, and today I'll give you a different perspective on how I draw. I draw on a Wacom, and it's not the type, it's a tablet that you draw on with a pen. And I used to draw, when I first started out, I used to draw with a mouse, everything with a mouse. And till I got the Wacom and the pen of the Wacom, and this is fantastic because you can draw with a mouse with this, but it's difficult. Anyway, so now what I'm going to show you is my new lumberjack pack. It's an amazing pack, and I thought I finished it last night, but I finished it this morning, and I kept adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. And at one point, I want this to be not too expensive, so I want to put a lot of elements for you to play with. But I worked so many hours on it, I want it to be affordable, but I want to, you know, to be able to give you as much as I can and not be too expensive. I think I'm up to, I don't know, maybe 50 clip arts in this pack, I'm not sure. But I'm going to write it down right here after I calculate it. So this is what I wanted to show you basically is I have one holding a wreath of poinsettias, I have a lantern, I have a saw, I have the log, a slice of logwood with the two axes, and I made a pile of wood here. They're lumberjack ones. This I think is my favorite because I love the way just his hat is, and his little knapsack, his little hobo knapsack is, and everything. So, and I've actually made this log, and I made it so that there's a light that shines on it, and that's because I was having fun with it, right? So, anyways, I'm going to offer you this inside of it too. I have a little elf on a cut stump, but the stump, I have it separate so that you could put different gnomes on it. And I also fit it in the footstool. I made you a juice of a bottle of cranberry juice or wine or whatever you would like to call it, or whatever you wish it to be. So I have this little guy holding a lantern with his cane. He's also holding it with a lantern by himself. He's also holding his little hobo pack. What is the difference between this one and this one? Oh, it's just a side view. I've given you a knapsack by itself, in case you want to give it to another gnome from another pack or this pack. This one has a cane. This, I gave you a box, but I was thinking that you could maybe take, if you bought the other gnomes, you could probably take the ornaments and put them in there and have them like a huge pack of ornaments, right? So here I've given you the two gnomes sawing a piece of wood. I've given you a tree, another knapsack. Now this knapsack doesn't have the plate on it. The lantern, I've given you trees. This is another one where the gnome is past the sliced wood, a ladder. I've given you just a sliced wood, well, the log being sliced in. I gave you a banner, the log with poinsettias. I have this version with the three trees in the back, and I've also put one where you, with a square, so you can add whatever you want to it if you want to have, you know, put writing or whatever. There's this little gnome here. Hang on a second. And then I started playing around like a guy with no arms, with arms holding a bouquet of poinsettias. This one, what is the difference between this one? There's one missing with a pipe, which I don't have here. Okay. So I'm going to put the pipe one here. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out so I can know. This one has a little poinsettia on his hat. So I've given you the three, you know, logs with the gnomes in it, and you can do other ones with that. I'm going to show you how. Hang on a second. All you need to do is you take a log and you put it to the size you wish. Hang on a second. Well, I'm not seeing properly. Maybe I should put my glasses on. And there you go. So let's say I put this guy, I can put him on the log. I can add a poinsettia, or let's say this. I can put this right in front of him saying, yay, we're going to have something to drink, right? Here we go. Moonshine. Gnome moonshine. That's what that is. All right, so that's that. I've also made this frame for you. Hang on a second. It's a transparent PNG frame so that you could put whatever color you want in the background. So let's say you wanted to have a, no, not that color, but let's say we wanted to have a, let's say this color. Whoops, come on. And then bring it to the back. There we go. So you could have that. But you can also put a star or any kind of paper. You could even put a plate if you wanted on it. Actually, where's my plate? My plate's right here. Okay, so let's say I would take this. Hang on a second. All right, so I'll take this. Whoops. This goes on the top. And I want to have the right size, so I'm going to take this, bring it to front, select the back plate, and I'm going to do Command 7, and it's going to clip it to size, and then I could bring this to the back. I could also take this and go into Object Transform Scale. Whoops, it doesn't permit me to do that. Hang on a second, why not? Because I'm on the wrong thing. Hang on a second. There you go. Scale. No, it doesn't let you transform it once it's done. Oh no, it's a JPEG. No, it's a JPEG. That's right, it's a JPEG. Forget that. Omit this part. But anyway, you could take a, so let's say I would, hang on a second. Just let me try something here. So I'm going to shrink it down as much as I can. There you go. Shrink it down. Sometimes I get confused from Photoshop to Illustrator. I play a lot in both. And that's when I'm developing a pattern, I could shrink it down. All right, there it is. It's smaller. So center back. You go. All right, so let's say I wanted to do this. I could if I wanted to, but it's just to show you that with this comes naked. All right, so I put you a lantern with a poinsettia here, 2 there. Here's a little gnome with an axe. Wait a second, do I have a gnome missing with an axe? I'm supposed to have the other guy. Wait a second. Oh, there, no, that he's on a stump. Okay, he's not there, so I'm going to, where is he? That's together. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to go get that. I know I have number, okay, wait a second. Place. Okay. Gnome with X. There's a lot of this in here. Lumberjack gnome holding X. 2. Is that 2? Is that 1? That's 1. That's 2. Okay. So, oh, but he's on there. Let's say I don't want him on there. Okay, let me go check. Let's do this right away. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. This is something else that I'm working on right now that's going to be 99 cents. You're going to have the background, and you're going to have a transparent overlay that you could put on anything. That's going to be fun, but that's not what I want to show you. That's not what I wanted to show you. Hang on a second. You have secrets being shown. Okay, so lumberjack axe, gnome with cane, gnome with lantern. Where are you? Or are you in the other pack? Holding axe PSD, so it's number 2. Open. Nope, that's the other one. Open. Holding. Which one was that? That's gnome 2, so gnome 1. Oh, that's a PNG, I don't want that. What? Oh no, I don't have the PSD. Seriously? I don't have the PSD. I don't have the PSD. I hate that. Okay, wait a second. So, let me fix this right away. So, hang on a second. Let me just turn this around. Cool. So now I'm going to shrink this down, crop, save as, holding axe. This is a Photoshop, save as. Oh. Save as. Just realized I did a boo-boo. I'm sorry I said that. Okay, so let me go back. Holding axe, I'll just write on stump. Okay. And save as PNG, save. 133 megs in Photoshop. But I work on the big 600 DPIs, and I shrink him down to 300 DPIs. Okay, so let me just place that. So, place, whoop, place. Date modified. Oops. All right, so this little guy is without the stump. There you go. Hang on, let me put this one down a bit. All right. I just realized I have some missing of him. All right, anyway, so let's go on. So I've made you a frame like this so you could write happy holidays or whatever here. And I've also added, as usual, the many different variations so that you could place them the way that you want them. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you something that if you take this PNG and then you just take the anchor point and you shrink it down, you're going to see that you can make him shorter. So if you prefer him shorter, it works very well. I mean, you can't exaggerate it because, I mean, now he's going to look squished, but just doing a little bit makes it look just fine. You can't feel the compression on the gnome. All right, then this morning I was playing with the poinsettias, and then I was thinking, okay, fine, well, here we are. Whoop, hang on a second. There we are. It's easy to go and put like a elf in front of a poinsettia wreath. And I wanted to show you how I built this so that you can build it. You just basically take one, copy paste, two, and you could put whatever you want on this. You could go on and on if you want to decorate the head of the top of a page or whatever it is. And also I've given you this so that you can make corners with it. So I'm here, and then I'm going to take this and then rotate it. Hang on a second. Such. Like this. And then you could put whatever you want. Do you want this in the front? You just have to change the order of it. And these could be the corners. Or you could just take this and then just end your swag or garland, whoop, on each side. Hang on a second. What am I doing? Oh, pressing the wrong button. And so to make it look a little different, then you just have to use your reflect tool and change the way it's directed, and it looks a little bit different. There you go. Anyway, so I'm going to put all this back together, put my missing pieces. I just wanted to show you this fantastic pack. I love it. There's so many things I can do with this. You could decorate so many things. It's going to be a really fun pack for you, I'm sure. Let me know what you think. Do you like this? Do you like it when I show you stuff? You know, from one artist to another, have fun creating with this pack. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to show you what I do and to share with you. Have a great weekend because we're already Friday. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.